Okay, y'all. I'm gonna make my version of cabbage. So we're gonna cut the cabbage up in some small pieces. Try to. Yeah. Stronger knife. Well, that knife will be strong enough, but I guess not. All right, let's try this one. Ooh. Let's go this way with it. So this is a tough cabbage. There we go. Throw that part. And let's throw out some of these little pieces here. Alright, and then we will cut all this up in smaller pieces. And we will have some boiled cabbage. Gonna have to wash it too after I get it all cut up. Right. This cut up. Let's get a bowl and put this in. Here we go. Put some of this in here. Make on. Cut some of the rest of it up. That needs to be chopped up a little bit smaller. Alright, let's see here what we got. Let's cut this up. When you're cutting up stuff that's hard like this, you gotta watch your fingers. Keep your fingers out of the way. Can make some coleslaw, all kinds of stuff with cabbage. I like doing them in different sizes and shapes. You never get the same one twice. Leave that out. Let's leave it hard. Right, and now our last piece cut up. And watch your fingers. There we go. Some pieces seem too big, just cut them up in smaller pieces. But one head of cabbage goes a long, long way. Put everything in here. And we're gonna wash it. Yeah, maybe I'll put a piece. I don't need to go this way. There we go. Get every last piece we can get. That should be plenty. Alright, I seen a piece there. Alright, now we are going to wash our cabbage. And then what I like to do is put it in the crock pot and let it cook all day. It'll cook down. It's just a little high for now, but it'll cook down. And then, oops, put that in there. Make a little mess to begin with, but it'll be alright. We'll clean it up from there. Alright, and then after that, put in your spices and stuff. I love putting carrots in mine, so I will open 2 jars of carrots and just throw it in the whole pot with everything. Let me get my can opener. I put juice and all in there, doesn't matter. But I love carrots, but I don't like hard carrots, I like soft carrots. There's a bad carrot there. There's another one right there. Alright, put 2 cans, and then put some water in it. And then let it cook. To me, the longer it cooks, the better. So, cook it 4 to 6 hours. Put all that on top. Get every last carrot you can out of there. You pay for it. That's why you use it. Need to test one. Make sure it's good. Yep, she's good. Okay. So then, what I like doing on mine, because I like sweet carrots, I like putting a cup of sugar in my cabbage and carrots. So I'll pour about a cup of sugar in it. Let's see here, is that close? That's close. Put it on top. And that cabbage will go down a little bit. And then I'll stir it as it's cooking. So I like to put cabbage. And then I like mine just a little bit spicy as well. So I put just like maybe a tablespoon of curry powder. So let me get my measurer out. I don't see it. Well, we use regular spoon. You don't have to put no spices in if you don't want them. But I like a little bit of spicy and then a little bit of sweet. Ooh. Alright. And then we're going to put some water in here. If I can get the lid on this. Dang it. Ever had one of them days where nothing just don't seem to be doing right? There it goes. Popped it on. All right, let's fill it with some water. And I promise you it's gonna be good. It's gonna take a long time to cook, but it's okay. Put it on in the morning if you go to work and be ready for when you get home. Be a good side dish. Trying to get all that sugar in there. All right. Oops. All right, we're gonna start with that much water. And then, oops, put that carrot back on there. And then, oh, I was gonna say, where's the lid? Put the lid on it and plug it up. I'm gonna turn it on high because I'm gonna be here all day to watch it. And then we'll come back later on this afternoon and see how she looks and tastes.